Successful jump procedure.
Roger that. Begin field-based setup.
Houston, I've spotted something near the LZ. It's closing in.
Welcome everybody to a new series on the channel, The Riftbreaker. Alright, we're playing Ashley, the Riftbreaker. And we're on, I believe it's Galatea 47 or 24 or 48. Anyway, it's a planet we need to colonize for Earth, because we kind of ruined our own. Oh yeah. Alright, so, controls are kind of basic. Mouse moves us, turns us around.
1.05 G. Atmospheric pressure within safe levels. Magnetic field check. Error. Repeat magnetic field check with stationary equipment. Star system positioning check. Milky Way galaxy. Sycorax belt. Planet Galatea 37. Ashley, we have arrived.
Welcome to Galatea 37, Mr. Riggs. It's so beautiful here. Virtual simulations on Earth were good, but this is amazing. An alien tropical paradise, and we're the first humans to experience it.
I'm not exactly human. You have a few parts missing as well, and the paradise part is also left to be determined. Remember your training, Ashley. We should set up a base as soon as possible.
You could at least pretend to be human. Just a bit. But you're right. There's no going home until we can construct a functioning rift station. Let's start with the basics.
Alright, so it's a one-way trip.
Construct a headquarters building to secure our presence here. It will allow me to reconstruct if my armor is destroyed.
We don't have enough carbonium to build an HQ. Let's scout for a deposit and set up our base close to it. We need to move quick. It's probably a matter of time before the natives spot us.
This is a terrible map to start on. This is absolutely terrible. There is nowhere to build. Okay, so the idea here is, and we've actually run out of ammo, so we're not using our minigun anymore. We need to grab some carbonium.
Enough resources to construct a headquarters building.
Finally.
Oh, this is terrible.
Let's place it close to a carbonium deposit. This will help us speed up resource production.
I'm trying to find like a flatter area. So your left mouse button uses your left arm weapon. Your right mouse button uses your right arm weapon, except there's no ammo in it. We do have a plasma gun though. So Q and E changes these around. Unless you don't have anything else for that button. Alright. So welcome to Riftbreaker, where we need to set up a base and start mining materials. We can remove these eventually, but we need nukes. So we're going to cheese as much as we can. And I'll show you how to do that. We're probably going to mostly build down here, I think. It looks like the better spot. Right, so control. Open up the build menu. Grab our headquarters. We're going to have to defend this. Right, let's leave a one gap space behind it. Yep, all the building is effectively on a grid.
Headquarters construction is in progress. This is going to be our main base of operations on Galatea 37, our new home.
We have to protect this building at all costs. You will be teleported here whenever I am critically damaged. There is no other backup if this building is destroyed.
That's basic training, Mr. Riggs. Let's focus on the less obvious.
Yeah, it's kind of tutorial stuff.
I am required to remind you of basic protocol, even if we've done this before.
So while they're yapping away, I'm just going to grab resources.
Let's build a carbonium factory to do the digging for us.
That's a great idea. Let's
we've
do
got
that.
Much more interesting things to do. Let's automate this.
Now, these are a 3x3 building, so it'll get all 9 of these squares if I put it here. That was shift, by the way. Yeah, sometimes I'll get used to, holding shift like you do in a normal base builder. That's not how this works. Oh, we have 2 lots of power. We actually technically have this, which we put down on here, but it soaks up the carbonium, and I don't want to do that. So, we are going to put in...
Base will require huge amounts of power to operate.
They're not wrong.
Right now, we can only construct some basic power plants. Wind turbines and carbonium power plants.
Wind turbines are less effective, but they work around the clock. Carbonium
Yes.
power plants are very effective, but they use up the deposits that they are placed on.
This is also true.
In the beginning, it's best to use a combination of these power sources. We can balance energy peaks and shortages by storing excess energy in energy storages. Also, remember to connect all buildings to the power grid using energy connectors. They connect all buildings within their area of operation, even if power lines are not visible. Ashley, I'm sure that our presence will not go unnoticed. We should build up our base as quickly as possible.
They don't really like leaving you alone at the beginning.
Standard protocol advises to
Hey.
set up walls and sentinel towers around the base. However, I don't expect as much aggression from the native fauna as in the simulations.
Well, she's
So
going to be
far,
wrong.
It looks like the long-range quantum scans were very accurate.
Actually, we need some
The
of these.
local fauna and flora appear almost exactly like during training. Follow the protocol, Ashley.
No, it's the wrong place.
The environment in the simulation was very accurate. That's true. But the scenario was crafted by Riftbreaker Command. They usually focus on the brute force aspect of these missions.
Do you want to run a brute force check if this is a simulation?
You never give up, do you?
Do you?
Okay, Mr. Stubborn. I guess it won't hurt to set up some solid defenses, just in case.
Thank you, Captain Novak.
Which is funny because the opening
welcome,
scene has her
Mr.
pulling out her sword. Now, we're still not generating enough power. So we just need to get a bit more. Wind is the only thing that's going to work at night. For obvious reasons, the solar panels won't. Yep, that's just stating the obvious. Okay. We need 6 sentinel towers. To grab those, we actually need some of these. And to get this, we need ironium, which unfortunately for us is in here. This is a very, very bad map. But it's going to be fun. So I've increased these to about, I think, 400%, so they hold a lot more. So they don't run out as fast, because it gets kind of boring if you're just walking around building little bases all over the place. I've also increased the enemy wave by 4 times, and just reduced their damage by 0.3. So there'll still be a challenge, and there'll be more of them. So you know, who doesn't like squishing a few bugs? Down here, we have instant repair. We've got 10 of them. I think you need an armory to replace these. And we have small mines. Now we have 5 minutes to get enough to build what we need. You can do this while opening these menus. That requires 20 energy, and we have exactly 20 energy. That's nice. But these also require energy, so we're going to need some of that too. They require 5 a second. Let's make sure we get enough. We need 75 for you. And we'll only be able to get 4 sentinel towers, well, defenses. We'll only be able to build 4 defenses from one of these. So we're going to need at least 2. And we need ironium for you as well. Okay. Let's head up here. Put a couple of these down next to our HQ. One there. One there. We're going to need a power connector. Slam that in. I've done it again. See? Oh, I do love my shift key. And I don't know what was going on just there. Right, so there's a few tricks we can do. We're going to want to start putting down some of this as soon as we can, but we don't really have enough of it to waste. So we're going to need some walls. They use carbonium. That's why I've kind of rammed us up against this bit of rock here. We had no idea where this first attack's going to come from. So oh, there's a meteor. There it goes. What a beautiful game. Absolutely beautiful game. Now, we're all used to these lovely sort of... Oh, we can't build it through that. Interesting. Right. Go through here. We'll just cut ourselves off from the world for a minute. It's not showing me where the attack's coming from. Normally it would.
Ashley,
you'd see on the map.
I advise you to construct an armory. It will allow us
Thank
to
you,
craft
buddy.
new weapons and upgrades, and also manufacture field repair kits, as
Need
well as
more
other
ironium.
usable items.
All right, let's go grab some.
And it will produce more ammunition for your guns. Yes, that is an important building.
We're doing this. Right, so this lovely little doodacky down here enables us to fast travel. And we can always fast travel back to the HQ. That's no worry. So we'll just zip back and forth, grabbing what we need. Now, how much did we need? We need you. So we'll do this for anywhere between 30 to 40 minutes. I like to keep it roughly 30 minutes, but you know, sometimes you're just having a bit of fun. You just can't end it that soon. We're also going to need 120 for you. So we need the, what is it, 200? Yeah, 200 for you, so we need at least 300. We might as well go to the 350 and get it full before we put power in down here. We might be able to actually jump the power. Oh yeah, I think we can. We can actually jump the power straight over. Or under the rock. We're not going to have to build all the way around the corner.
Ironium
There we go.
storage is full. Build more storage facilities.
Let's jump back to the HQ real quick. Get some more carbonium real fast. Yes, I could put in another one, but we need more power, so we're going to need more of it anyway. Alright. Get me a couple more solar panels. There and there. Couple more batteries. One there. One there. Give me another line of wind. There and there. Alright. You can upgrade all these. Oh, this is going to be fun. There's also research, which we haven't unlocked yet. Upgrades. There's even crafting for when we actually have things to craft. So there's a lot, and this is not the only map we're going to be playing on. There's plenty different biomes, and we're going to have to learn how to deal with the enemies in it and the environment itself. Every sort of enemy has a different way of dealing with it. Different weaknesses, different strengths, that kind of thing. Right, but see, until we have... I believe until we upgrade this, we've got all the time in the world to do practically whatever we like. We just have to fend off a few attacks every now and then. Right, let's finish off this wall here. And then we'll look at building up this one here. Oh, I miscalculated that, didn't I? Let's get inside the wall. Alright, so we're sealed in. Now, why haven't I put the towers down yet? Because I don't know where I want them. I don't want to put all 6 in this corner and we're going to get attacked over here. So what we will do in preparation is put down a couple of these. So you can see the little lightning bolt telling you how... I've done it again. The shift key. Telling you how far the power line will reach. See? Doesn't quite reach. Now it does. So that's a good indication that you don't have power in the area. So we just put down a bunch of these to make sure. Let's make sure we're overlapping that. Cool. Just to make sure that we, wherever the attack is coming from, we can slam in the defenses immediately and have full coverage. Although we're not going to be able to do it here because I've gone and put all the... Oops. You can, however, put towers. How do I put it? Instead of the wall section, it'll replace the wall section with towers. I should have done it like this.
A large group of creatures heading towards our position.
Oh, it's not going to tell me where from, is it?
Presence is being noticed.
No, we didn't get the armory in.
Actually, we don't have a lot of defensive structures.
We have none.
Prepare to fight.
Because I've
I guess
specifically
you were right
not
about
put any
setting
in.
up more defenses. We'll have to handle this ourselves. Remember to use repair kits if necessary.
Let me know where it's coming from. Coming from down here. Cool. So we've got 30 seconds. They're all going to come swarming in, I guess, to this corner. So we'll chuck in all 6. Oh, no, we bloody won't. We got 10 seconds, right? What we need to do also is this. This is how we fire above the walls. Well, we need more carbonium. Interesting. It's showing there's one directly beneath me here. But it's not there. It might just be a little off. A little off. Well, how many do we need? Was it 50 each? All right. Give me another one there. Another one there. Here they come. Right. We can reach through the wall with our sword.
Finished. We can now use it to craft new items. It will also automatically manufacture ammunition for my weapons.
Oh, thank goodness.
Ashley,
It's going to take a second, but it'll build
the
this up.
creature's level of aggression.
I'm skeptical about the procedures for prepping this planet for
Look at 'em all.
colonization. Humanity lost its love for nature after the Yellowstone eruption. But that doesn't mean we shouldn't try to preserve this ecosystem.
Earth is barely habitable at this point. We have to secure Galatea 37 for colonization
37.
and resource extraction
There you go.
as soon as possible. Excessive care about the local environment is unnecessary.
That's not entirely true. Other rift-breaking missions have already secured a number of resource-rich planets for humanity. We're not on the brink of extinction.
Not yet.
Our roles on this mission are clear, and our survival and security is the top priority. Damage to the ecosystem is inevitable. You wanted to come here yourself, and you knew what has to be done. Are you doubting the mission?
I know what has to be done. That's not the point. Galatea has to be prepared for colonization. I don't doubt that. If I didn't come here myself, then someone else would have. I believe that we can do this in a better way. We have to defend ourselves and secure the necessary resources to set up the Rift Station. But we don't have to destroy all the wildlife we encounter. Humanity doesn't need another stripped-down factory world. If we want to progress as a species, then we should study this planet and learn how to blend with the environment and prepare a safe home for humanity.
If these will get targeted. Our base is going to be rather large, though. It's not at the moment. We'll get there. We'll get there. We're going to need some more power, and that's why we're going to build down here, so we've got a bigger space to build in. But right now, let's just make sure we can at least
we have the base up and running.
maintain what
If you'd
we've
like
got.
to construct more advanced buildings, you'll have to upgrade the headquarters building. Unfortunately, this process also emits a lot of high-frequency energy waves.
These creatures are clearly drawn to our energy emissions, so it will be like an alarm bell for them. We should strengthen our defenses before upgrading the HQ.
Roger, and that's what we'll do. We're going to come down here. We're going to have a look, see what we're dealing with. No, we're good. Oh, let's. How much power do you fellas use? 20. No, let's put another one in here. That way we're getting all of that lovely goodness. Now we're going to come down here and start messing with nature a little. All right, who's first? Hello, big boys. Actually, they're just little ones. Game's clearly inspired by StarCraft to some degree. Or maybe Warcraft, Tyranids, perhaps? Because you'll see what I mean in a minute. Hello, spitters. Oh, resistant to my guns, huh? It's not very nice of you. Now, we'll end up facing bigger, better, nastier enemies. We do, however, have a couple of nice little choke points we can seal off. Oh, look at them all. Oops. Stop a mine. Didn't get many of them, but I got a few. Okay, let's look at where we're going to put our natural defenses. I'm guessing we'll go from the side of this rock and head south. Hey, big boys. So shift is kind of like your special ability thing, which is at the moment mine's just a dash. Oh, out of ammo. Awesome. All right, so we've got a mud pile here, which they won't traverse through. Other ones will, but those guys won't. I think what we'll do, though, is we'll start building our base out here. We're a little bit low on the power. That's because of our, what do you call that thing? It's now nighttime. Nighttime. That's the word I'm looking for. Nighttime. All right, so let's start setting up some more wind turbines. Let me see. We want to make sure there's a gap that we can walk through. So you just hold down the build button
Not enough carbon.
and just walk. And it'll just keep putting them in. Same with these. So you can just hold the button and it'll automatically put it in so they reach each other. Which is absolutely wonderful. Okay, we'll start getting that in there. We need a lot more carbonium. The ironium is coming in. Alright. Normally at this point I would take these towers down, but I think we'll leave them for now. We can get 5 more. And, alright, let's grab some more of this stuff. Alright, so scattered around the map, these little things here, they represent geothermal locations. There is also, what are they? They're like big, sort of like towers that stick out, but they're sort of a natural formation. And we can dig into them like we're doing here, and we get mods for our weapons. So, we have none, but this is where your mod list will be. And the next level of weapons, there will be mods on them that you can apply to the actual weapon itself. We don't have the ability here because these are the lowest level weapons, but we will get there. Oh, we will get there. Okay. Might be enough for what we want to do. First thing we want to do, believe it or not, is lay down some concrete. Alright, so this lovely bad boy, you can make it smaller, you make it bigger. We're going to go with max size here. I'll run this all the way over. Now this will stop the trees from regrowing and so forth. Oh, we ran out of carbonium. See how much it uses? It's kind of a little nasty. Right. However, when this maxes out, these mines will just turn off. Alright, it's one is being used by the armory, which is why we need to put in 2. So we'll just grab some of this, and then we'll put carbonium factories in here too. I don't think there's any way of... Is there any way of knowing what... Ah, there we go. Yeah, 10 past 3 in the morning. So it looks like we're going to need some more batteries too. That's fine. We'll just put rows after row after row of power. I think there should be heaps. Alright, let's get some more.
Storage is full.
Good.
Build more storage facilities.
We will do that shortly. We just want to make sure we've got enough power in order to do all the other things we want to do. So here's our storage buildings. This is where we'll store our excess materials. And see, we're out of carbonium already. What do we need to get one of you? How much is it? 50. Perfect. And this is why I've made the deposits really large. You can make them bigger than this, but I think this is a good balance between keeping it, interesting and stuff with stuff to do.
Not enough carbonium.
And not making it so the game's too easy. This actually turns into biomass, which can be burnt up. There you go, plant biomass, which can be burnt up inside a biomass generator for power. Okay, so if we're going to go... Hello, tree, get out of the way. We'll probably go straight out from here to this next rock outcropping, and then straight down from here to the mud, I think. Could you, lads, come here, please? Yeah. Alright, it's a lot of... Oh, man, the game is gorgeous. Yeah, we're going to do that. Right, so we're going to come down to this this mud pile. And then from the mud pile... Which way are we going to go from there? Maybe use this rock outcropping? Oh, there's some more. Maybe, yeah, we'll just use the mud and come down to here. Down to this rock. How dare you resist me? We can, of course... Come here, lure them away and into some mines. Splat. Goodbye, buddy. Alright. Let's start with the northern wall. Then we'll lay down more concrete. Sorry, more concrete. So we'll go... We'll go straight out from here. What if I change my mind? And we probably will change this up quite a bit as the base gets bigger, our defensive needs get larger, as we encounter more and more big nasties. Because what we're facing now is nothing. Absolutely nothing. But we'll get better mines, we'll get better weapons. Oh, I do so enjoy this game. It looks like there's a giant rock outcropping right here. We'll leave them alone for now. We want to go from here this way. Oh, almost. Dang, I think we might end up running into that carbonium pile. Ooh, that's close. I'm just putting in a border wall, so we're building that wall. It's going to be the best wall, the greatest wall you've ever seen. Oh, that's one from before that we left alone. Then we'll go from this way that way. It gives us a decent sized base. Oh, I do like that. And there is a gap here, so we need to seal that off. And then the question is, how far do we go here? To there? Right, so now we're sealed off there as well. And this one, I think we'll just go straight down here like so. Beautiful. Right. A couple of other things we're going to need. We're going to need some more of these, so we can at least get around. Not too problematic though, because we'll stick one over here. Beautiful. Alright. Let's get some more carbonium. Generating quite a bit of power. I think what we actually need though is, yes, just let's get some more carbonium. And we're going to tap into that bad boy. They've added a couple of things in the game that we didn't have before. I don't see it in here. There's like an energy pylon thing now. So you can actually send energy from one area of your base to like all the way out here. I think it goes map wide. I'm pretty sure it does. I think the base isn't sealed here, is it? No. But what are we going to do here? Because this tree's indestructible. Right? So we could go from this rock pile to this tree. But I think we'll just go from this rock to this rock here. Something like... We'll go from that tree, actually. Oh, yeah, let's go this. So don't think they can get through there. No, they can't. They can't get around behind it.
Ironium storage is full.
All right.
Build more storage facilities.
F, sell these. Nice. Storage is full again. I like the sound of that. Let's sell these, get them out of the way. Sell these two guys so we can use them somewhere else.
We should construct more storage buildings.
Oh yeah, let's get some more. Storage, please. Another one there. Another one there. Yeah, okay. Good. Now we'll be able to hold a lot more materials. Let's get some more flooring in. Because you'll notice, see how much faster I move? Oh, you move a lot faster when on this. So the idea is to kind of cover your entire base in it so you can move around. They can move faster on it too. Alright, we'll leave that for now. I think what we should do... So what I typically do is I do like a row of wind, then a row of solar, then a row of batteries. So I think that's what we'll do this time as well. We'll leave a gap of 2. We need a lot of carbonium. Hence the storage. This should help us out quite a lot. And what I might do is if the game starts to get a bit drag on, a little boring, not much to do, I'll put some cuts in. And, bring you back and explain what happened. But right now I'm still kind of explaining the game to you. And we can always just walk outside and go cause some trouble. Yeah, go for a little bit of an exploration. Now the ammo count will change. As, where are you? There is a thing in here for energy, for ammo storage. We just probably haven't unlocked it yet. Alright, let's get some more power. Power is going to be the bane of our existence. Batteries. Actually, we'll just do a layer of batteries, because it looks like we need some. Some solar panels. So basically, these things, hold control, and you've got, you click control, and you can click on things to find out, what they do over here. So they'll always produce about 12 a second. There are storms, which will make them work faster, and there are lull periods as well, which will make them work, not as fast. These guys always produce 20, but only during the day, obviously, right? Obviously. Because there's solar panels. So you need a combination of both, and later we'll get even better power. Much better power ideas and systems. Which is going to come in handy, obviously. Because we're going to need a lot of it. Let's clear a bit more of this out so we can see what we're working with. Alright, let's get some more power in. There's no point putting in solar panels, as we're about to run out of daylight. I'm going to cut more of these, chuck in some more batteries so we're never wasting it. That's it. Alright, now what we're going to do is we're going to run out here with some more power and grab this carbonium down here, I think. Now, I like to overlap the wall with about there, with power connectors. So you've gone there, alright. You're there? Okay, come up here. So that way I make sure we've always got power going to our weapons. Because we're going to need a lot of those. There's also repair towers. Oh, this game is amazing. We'll run the main trunk, I think, down here. Beautiful. Let's come out here and grab this. Oh, yes. Stuff it. The more efficient way would have been to just put one there, but there's leftover. I don't like there being leftovers. So we'll clear that out. And there's a few other little cheesy things we can do. Like, we're cheesing the hell out of it right now by just not moving forward. What it wants us to do is Wait, what the hell just happened there? No, this. Oh, right. When it's green, it can't be built because something's in the way. Other games would make that red. What it wants us to do is upgrade this bad boy. Hello? Thank you. However, we need 500 carbonium. And it tells you here, on the side here, so in here, what the bonuses are, what extra things you get. So, I'm not sure what it means by +1 in terms of low caliber, high caliber, explosive, and liquid. I think that might mean storage facilities, not you get one extra bullet, because that would be it's a little bit ridiculous. So what we'll do is we'll accumulate, get more resources as much as we can, and build the base out in preparation for an assault. And the assaults come hard, they come fast, as you saw already. We're going to need more power. Alright, so let's focus on some solar panels now, even though it is midnight. Gonna roll those in. Chuck in some more batteries so we never run out. A couple more of you. And we'll go paint the ground. We'll make it a little bit smaller, I guess, so we can just, it just applies to us moving. Yeah, let's start here. So if you build it, we do this. We should always be on the run, which is nice. Hey, build that for me. What have we got left? 150 something? Awesome. So it's coming in nice and quick. And when we get other, we'll be building other outposts. We'll be on different parts of the planet. At least I'm pretty sure it's still the same planet. We're out of goodies. We're out of goodies. Oh, what a fortunate autosave. And we're also out of time, guys. I hope you enjoy this series. It's a new one for me. A game that I thoroughly enjoy playing and that not many people seem to know about. So if you do like this, like, share, comment, subscribe. Any comments or tips or suggestions down below? Do you have your own tricks? Have you seen other people do this better than me? Let me know down below. I'm always up for some good advice and conversation. As you can tell, I've just spoken for 33 minutes and haven't shut up. So, big shout out to my channel members. You guys are awesome. If you'd like to become one, links are down below. And Ashley and I will see you in the next one.